Cuban President Raul Castro is stepping down on the 19th of April, ending almost 60 years of Castro rule in the Caribbean country. He took over as Cuban leader in 2008, overseeing 10 years of economic reform in the socialist nation designed by his iconic brother Fidel Castro. As Cuba prepares for a pivotal moment in its history, our correspondent Giles Gibson reports from Havana.
It's been 2 years since the death of Fidel Castro, but the father of Cuba's revolution still watches over this city.
Apart from my father, who gave me life, Fidel is like my second father.
59 years after the revolution, we're carrying on with his ideals, with his legacy.
Despite his carefully cultivated image as Fidel's successor, Raul Castro has sought to bring change to the country once dominated by his brother. His economic reforms have triggered an explosion in Cuba's private sector, most evident in Havana's buzzing restaurant scene. Entrepreneurs like Ariel Calza, who runs a restaurant rating app, say the food services industry has been transformed.
We're talking about a city like Havana that used to have 50 or 60 private restaurants. Today, that figure is 10 times that, more than 10 times that, 500 or 600.
However, those same reforms are now being reined in. The government has stopped issuing licenses for certain private businesses and is also imposing strict regulations on existing ones. Another of Raul Castro's changes, a historic rapprochement with the US, has also hit roadblocks. In 2016, the Cuban leader hosted then US President Barack Obama, paving the way for the reopening of the US embassy right here on Havana's famous waterfront, the Malecón. But Donald Trump's election that same year, as well as accusations of mysterious sonic attacks on US government workers in the Cuban capital, have put those once warming relations on ice. With Raul Castro expected to stay on as head of both the Communist Party and the military, the Castro family won't be losing its dominance anytime soon. But many young Cubans like Calza hope a new president could mean the government's efforts to revamp the economy will pick up pace once again. Giles Gibson, SABC News, Havana.